Hey guys, Happy New Year! It's Lena from the Land of Gods, and we are doing the first weekly reading for 2022, starting from 3rd Jan till the 9th of January for the sign of Taurus, my bulls. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please remember these are general reading, times fluid, and energies can be reversed. So please take what resonates and leave the rest for others to receive. If you're here for the first time, welcome aboard, welcome to my channel. And if you've been kind enough to come back, thank you and welcome back. In 2022, everything's gotta be new, my peeps. So instead of going into past, present, future, we're gonna look into the challenge you are facing this week, the advice from the universe, and the possible outcome. We're going to clarify and then wrap up the reading with an oracle message. So let's go, my bulls. What is it that my bulls are going to face? What's the challenge for this week? What is... Ooh, yay. Look at that. Ooh, 2. Okay. 2 of coins and 9 of coins. A decision to be made. You are standing at a crossroads or trying to do some kind of a balancing act, trying to figure out a win-win situation wherein you can have your own independence, and whosoever is in this win-win situation also does not feel betrayed. You see your ships coming. This is actually giving me the feeling of that 3 of wands. You can see your ships coming. You are literally standing in the doorway. It is a crossroads where you have to choose whether you want to be in the stormy water on this ship, which is in the dark, in the stormy waters right here, or are you going to walk out of that door and get to the calmer waters on that new ship altogether. 9 of coins is a very independent card standing in the challenge. So there are some hooks, there are some codependency vibes that I feel here. The reason why you are not able to take the call is because of some kind of emotional, financial, could be financial because we have both the coins here, or social codependency of some sort, psychological codependency. Yeah, there are hooks deep in your heart that I feel, because of which the decision making is taking time. We have the Sun. Look at this as your advice card. Know that your angels are there to take care of you. They are going to put you on that chariot and get you to your happily ever after. Whatever is coming to you at this point in time is divinely guided. Whatever is coming to you right now is for your own peace, for your own long-term joy and success. The Sun is the card of success as well. The Sun is the card of bringing everything to life, back to life. Everything the Sun touches glows. This is also clearing up everything that's been fogged, whether it's your mind or the situation or information, right? There is no darkness around when the Sun rises. So that's the advice and the outcome if the advice is followed. Look, you are going to move. The feeling of being stuck, being at the crossroads, not able to take the decision, this is an indecisive zone that you are in. Follow what the heart says, follow where the sun goes, and you are going to be able to move. We have 6 of wands. Success is yours. This is a lot of fire energy. And bulls, your monthlies, I just happened to do your monthlies, and there was a lot of Leo energy. We had the strength there, and we had the 6 of wands there as well. So probably there's a Leo involved in the situation, or you have Leo in your chart, because this is really strong Leo energy coming in. And yeah, I mean, I said there as well, you guys are extremely strong. I mean, the only one who can take down a pride or a lioness or a lion is an African buffalo. So there is nobody who is at par when it comes to strength like that. And you are mentally very strong. So being in this kind of zone is definitely not fun for you. It's not fun for anybody. But when it comes to strong-minded people, it kind of sucks big time. So let's see. Let's clarify. 2 of coins and 9 of coins. Look, there's a heartache that you're not being able to move forward from. Yeah. Look, we have the 6 of swords. By the way, the 6 of swords also popped out for your monthly. This is really very intertwined reading that I feel. The Three of Swords in the reverse, the King of Cups in the reverse, the Four of Swords in the reverse, and the Six of Swords in the reverse. All of them in the reverse right now. Clearly, I can see why you are so indecisive, why you are all in your head. There's a lot of pain that you are not able to get over. That is what the problem is. Healing is in the reverse, not being able to come to terms with what has happened, because somebody did play with your emotions, somebody did play with your probably money also. Somebody did trick you into this. Could be some kind of a betrayal at all levels, not just emotional but also financial. Somebody was kind of fooling you and in some way laundering money out of you. And this person knew how to manipulate your emotions. This person knew exactly what to say, when to say, how to say, to make you do things in a way that you feel you are voluntarily doing it, but actually it was being done only because this person told you to do so, not directly but passively. This is a very passive aggressive kind of energy, and you are not able, the waters are not calm, you are not able to choose your mental peace. This is really some shaky waters that I see here. And with the Six of Swords in the reverse, this is what's going on. Not able to choose your own mental peace, your calmer waters. Yeah, this is what the challenge is. Someone really has those manipulative, tricky hooks deep in your heart. Man, the sun. Spirit, why do we have the sun as the advice? Please clarify the sun. We have the Knight of Rods. Look, we have the Knight of Wands in the outcome as well as the clarifier for sun. Your advice, you need to really look at the brighter side. You really need to clear the fog. Your head has been fogged by all these manipulative, tricky, blame game kind of passive aggressive, very narcissistic feel that I get. And remember, energies can be reversed. So whosoever is at the receiving end of this energy is really, really stuck in the head. And the advice is for you to really tap into that inner power, inner strength. There is nobody more powerful than the sun. All the planets rotate around sun. And it's hot-headed. Hello, you can't really go close to the sun. People have landed on the moon, but nobody can dare go even close. You're going to get burned, right? So burn everything, release everything, clear out everything that's not serving your highest good. Look at things clearly. Tap into that inner strength of yours. Tap into that inner power of yours, like that sun. There is no need for you to suffer. There isn't. You can actually move forward. Whatever, I see the Eight of Swords, in this energy, wherein you feel very stuck. And this is all a mental block. It's nothing but mental block. Look, this Knight of Wands is, or the Knight of Rods is looking in this direction as to what the hell am I doing? And as soon as you have this realization, you turn and you're back to all of this, and you are ready to go towards your success. Towards your success. Look, the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups does not deserve this trickster. The King of Cups in the reverse. The Queen of Cups does not deserve that. The Queen of Cups is going to go steadily towards some stable grounds. Yeah, we see Judgment, Five of Cups. There is grief and all this, deceit and everything. And you are like, I'm not really taking this shit no more. That's what you are being told. This mental block, only you have the power. Only and only you can break these chains. Everybody around you can just suggest you, can just advise you, can just stand there helplessly at times, just being spectators. Because all they can do is just, extend their helping hand. You are the one who has to grab that hand. You are the one who has to muster that strength to leave this situation behind you. We have the Knight of Cups with the Knight of Wands. This is really passionate, fiery, sparky energy that you are going to go in the near future. If this advice is followed, that's the outcome. You are going to go towards your success, towards your victory, towards respecting your own emotions, sitting in that power of the Queen of Cups, connecting with your own emotions, not letting anybody spit in your cup. That is what's been happening. I'm sorry. I mean, I do not know from where this expression came. But yeah, you did allow someone to spit in your cup. You're not going to do that anymore if you follow, the sun, if you follow your heart. Let's get you an oracle message to wrap up the reading. Eight of Rods right there as the overall. Yeah, someone's going to talk to you there, or you're going to talk to somebody, or some message is coming your way. There is a chain of communication opening up. There is a door opening up that you can take and just leave this all nonsense behind. Spirit, what's the final message for my bulls for this week, please, from the 3rd to the 9th of January? What's the... Okay, right there we have it. Let's see, what do we have? Contract. Number 6, contract. I did see here somewhere judgment. Could this be some kind of... I'm taken to this scale, this could be not just, some kind of a professional contract, but I actually see a divorce in place for someone who's listening to this. There is a divorce case going on, and this is getting messier by each passing day. Let's read. Partnership or legal commitment. This card shows a contract in the background ready to be signed, indicating a committed connection of some sort. This union may be a business deal, a sale of home, a new job, or even a commitment in marriage. However, I happen to see divorce. So this is very, very low vibe, very toxic, very narc kind of vibe that the challenge is giving me. So this could be a commitment in or out of marriage. Whatever the connection, this card is more than a casual agreement. It's usually something that requires a document that's binding, at least for a time being. The scales of justice also indicate that if a legal action is underway, it is likely to turn out in your favor. That's nice. This card shines a light on potential new opportunities. That's what I'm talking about. The outcome is talking about a new opportunity that you need to move towards. So remain aware and receptive to what may be coming your way, because success is what is coming your way. On that note, my bulls, I'm going to wrap this reading. Thank you for joining me. Namaste from the land of gods.